good rainy Friday morning. It's raining here. I don't know if it means we're gonna get some cold weather again or not. Today is a Friday chit chat. Get ready with me. I'm adding a step so that y'all know this is the Simple micellar water. It's a travel bag. I like the bag. I need to go buy more. And I'm just cleaning the face from sleeping, basically. Because a good base is the best way to have a better makeup look. You can see all my little scars from growing up. Like, I think there's one, yeah, right there. I don't know if y'all could see it. I was carrying a metal toolbox and I tripped and fell in the ditch. So I have a little scar right there. And then I think I ran into a cigarette when I was little right there. It's crazy. And also, I do want to point out that if you've been watching for a while, that vitamin C and retinol stuff is pulling this stuff up, these dark spots up, and making them go away, because I was getting one right there. So that's kind of neat. And except for right here, I noticed it's really not doing much right there, because there's like a little discoloration right here. Okay, face clean. Let it dry for a second. And I should have, you know what, I'll just put a serum on. We'll put the Advanced Pure Hyaluronic Acid Serum on. Just a little bit of it for a moisturizer. I always like the way the serums are really light, so it doesn't feel like anything really heavy is on your skin before you put your makeup on. So, and then my micellar water is so much, I mean, I'm sure I could use just regular water in the morning, but it just feels so much cleaner than putting like the chemical type stuff on there. All right. I just randomly grabbed a bunch of stuff last night, and when I grabbed it, nobody had answered the question about which palettes they wanted to see, so I just switched out the palettes because, and I went with the one that I saw the most, which was the Going Coconuts. Okay. Did anyone watch the American Influencer Awards this week? I'm using the Urban Decay Tone Adjusting Primer. I watched it for Samantha March and she won. I was so excited, I cried. Okay, this might be, I don't remember it being this thick. Didn't I use this before and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so thick. Okay. We're already here now, so if I have a breakout, we know where it came from. She did her little speech about, she's the only reason I watched it. I had voted for her. She also has a book that came out. She's an author, and I just bought 2 of the audiobooks, and I bought the signed copy of the last one that just came out today. So, but the way she talked about it, I have always watched those videos. I'd always heard her talk about her writing, but today, something about the way she talked about those books made me feel like I have to read them. It's freaking awesome. I love it. We are going to use, you know what, let's put the concealer underneath. We're using the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. But I think this is a lighter color. I'm not going anywhere today. But, yeah, she's so humble. I love it. I don't know. She is such an awesome person, and I love her. I love everything about her. I mean, I'm not in love with her. I just love how genuine she is. But I'm loving the putting the concealer underneath the makeup because I don't see as many creases that way. And I'm not really going anywhere today, so making the under eye really bright is not a big deal. This is just normal everyday makeup. All right. I'm going to use the L'Oreal True Match. I have two of them. One of them should be newer, but they both feel the same. Okay, this is newer. This is gotta go. All right. This is the L'Oreal True Match in W4. Looks like this. This used to be my favorite, absolute favorite. I'd wear it. Would wear it every day before I had 20 foundations. I'm going to use the bottom of the Beauty Blender. I started buying this when it first came out, and I just loved how it felt on my skin and looked. Because before that, I think I had used a lot of CoverGirl, maybe. And I always felt like my face was orange. Did anybody, when you were growing up, did you always feel like when you put the foundation on that your face looked orange? I don't know if it's because I was getting the wrong color or what, but I eventually changed it and it didn't. I wouldn't go back to CoverGirl though. I tried different ones, and this is the one I ended up liking, to the point that I would only have money once a year to get foundation, and that was income tax. I would buy 3 of them every year at income tax. That's too much. Oops. I don't have that much face left. Okay. Hopefully, I'm probably going to end up wasting some of this. But it was like 10, 12 bucks a piece at that time. And that was the most expensive foundation I had ever bought. And so I'd buy 3 or 4 of them. And actually, I think I'd buy 2 because it lasted a long time. I would still have some left when I'd buy it. But I didn't want to run into the problem where I didn't have it anymore. Because I used to be just put the foundation and mascara on kind of girl. Sometimes I would throw some eyeshadow on if I wanted to look particularly pretty, I guess the word would be. I wasn't a big makeup person. I actually like miss the way this looks, because look, it matches so well, although it doesn't look like it. Ooh. I wore a shirt the other day and I ended up with a rash all over my neck, which I'm glad I didn't record that day. I had a rash all over my neck and everything else. It was really bad. It was one of Jason's shirts. And I told him, I was like, it smelled like it was clean. Was it clean? Yeah, but it sat in the back of my truck seat for a while. So God knows what was on it. So I had a rash all over my neck and everything. Yeah, I'm going to end up wasting a bunch of this because I can't get it to go back in. Okay. So we got that. The under eye still looks a bit brighter than the rest. And that's fine. Which is, we might put, let's put a couple little dots actually. I'm trying to decide. Eric's not feeling good yesterday. But today he seems like he's doing better, which is good. If I don't know the number, there's a 50% chance that it is a sales call. Especially if it says Kima TX. I think every time I've answered that, it's a sales call. I saw something that I wanted to talk to y'all about, and now I can't remember what it was. This is the Anastasia Mink that I use for contour. I bought the full size when they had a sale on Amazon, Ulta. Oh, that's what I want to talk to y'all about. Ulta is having a Friendsgiving sale right now that's not really advertised, but there's a lot of decent stuff and good stuff on sale, from hair care, skincare, makeup, and I know people, I got so much foundation on. Let's find this. There it is. And that's the kind of times that I usually will buy stuff. And I think it's only for the weekend. I'm sure they're getting ready for Black Friday. Also, I keep getting emails from other makeup companies that are having pre-Black Friday sales. We will have, I guess we could discuss it now. Everybody, when I did my last Ulta thing, I think it was, one of my Ulta hauls, you talked about me being a smart shopper. And a good way to be able to do that is the cosmetics that you like or ones that you want to buy. Go to their website and sign up. It don't cost nothing. Just go to their website, sign up to be on their mailing list, or sign up for an account like e.l.f. has. I think I have a link in some of my videos. Maybe I'll try to put it here. Has a squad, and I think if you refer people, you get like $5 credit. I don't know, or you get 5 points. But you sign up for their website, basically, even Estee Lauder. And you get emails when they have sales or gifts with purchases. And like you get, I know for a fact on e.l.f. you get a couple of days. You get a day or two advance on the sale. You can start before everybody else. We're using the Candid Powder by Revlon. It looks like this. I need to get the concealer and the foundation in the right color, because last time I got the foundation, it wasn't in the right color. All right. But you sign up for their lists. You get notified for sales. Sephora and Ulta, if you put the app on your phone and sign up for an account, for one, if you sign up for an account, you get points. I know they had a deal the other day for the Ulta that if you got the app for your phone, you get a free 100 points, which is worth like $3 off. I already had the app, so. But you get points, you sign into your account, you give them your phone number. When you do your account, make sure to put your phone number on it so that if you go into the store, you get points for that just by giving them your phone number. I like the way this powder looks. It doesn't seem too makeup-y. All right. And then when you do buy stuff, even if it's just a couple of like restock items, you get points for it. And those points add up. Like right now, I have $30 in points. And that's 700 points. Or 900. I think it's 700. And you could use that, like they have a sale. And you have $50 cash that you want to spend. But you want $80 in products. It's doable. You could go over a little bit because you have that cushion of the $30 sitting there, or the $4 or whatever. Save it till you actually want to use it. Don't just use it to use it. Save it to where it'll be smart. Like if they say buy $60 worth of, $65, $75 worth of stuff, and you get this free bag of stuff. That's a perfect time to use it. That's when I use it most of the time. Okay, we're going to go in with the Bare Minerals bronzer. That's when I like to use it because that's the smart time. You get more bang for your buck. When they have really good sales like Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, that's another good time to have your points saved up because turn it down because I think those items ship free, so you don't have to go into the store necessarily, and you don't have to pay for shipping to just buy that Anastasia Brow Wiz that you wanted, or the First Aid Beauty cleanser, which I'm liking that cleanser, by the way, because I believe any 21 days of beauty items ship free, and they have also on the app, they have app exclusive deals each day also, or website exclusive deals. So it's a good thing to do, is to sign up for those things. Even if you don't buy a lot of makeup, sometimes just having the availability to know there's a big sale and there's something you want is a good way to save money. Like Elf, I will tell you right now, once a month, sometimes every other month, they have a 50% off sale. 50% off everything on the website, no lie. So if you're an Elf girl, and I think it's free shipping over $35, so that works. And the point system there is really good as well. Let's see, the other one that I get emails from. I think I got one today. I'm trying to look. I think it's Ofra. We're going to use the L'Oreal True Match blush in Baby Blossom, which is a good, this is a good dupe for the Benefit Dandelion blush. So we're going to take our little blush brush. It's a soft pink, and I love that. I love the soft pink. And you always go upwards with your blush, by the way. Don't go straight across or downwards. Always pull it up on your face. All right, and the next thing, let's see, how's the bronzer looking? Maybe we need to add a little bit more bronzer. It doesn't, it's like a soft bronze. It's mostly up there on the forehead. I can't see it in person. Dig the brush into it. Okay. Sorry about that. So we have a little edit in there. Some people from the church came by to check on me. I'm using the Laura Lee loose highlighter in Sugar and Spice. I love this one. Actually, I love all of them. I want to buy some of the new ones that she just came out with. I just haven't gotten around to it. I heard a rumor that Tati was coming out with something else. So I'm pretty sure it might be highlighters. I'm not sure if I want to buy the Jaclyn Hill stuff yet because it just seems really expensive. You know what I mean? All right. Now we're going to take the Skin & Co. Truffle Therapy Illuminating Skin Refreshment. That I got from FabFitFun. I love this one. We're using the LA Girl brow pencil, Slim Shady, I think it's called. I'll look in a second. LA Girl Shady Slim. Because I love these little ones that you could do the brow like hairs with. I was gonna ask Kel, what do you think about the Jaclyn Hill stuff? I mean, it's expensive. I don't know if I will buy it until after I see more reviews. I saw Raw Beauty Christie's. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I think some of the people that said they haven't gotten their refunds yet are fibbing. Because she swears everyone has gotten their refund. Is she probably a fibber at some level? Yes. I think everyone is. I'm tired of looking at the foundation on there. Okay. I'm not saying everybody's a liar, but I think a lot of people distort the truth a lot of times. We're going to use the Going Coconuts because that's the one that was voted for the most. I mean, there's not a whole lot of comments. So I'm going to take this plastic film off of the mirror so I could show y'all how clear the mirror is. Maybe not. I can't get it to come off correctly. It's going to be sticky. Okay, here we go. Maybe. They really don't want you to use this mirror. It's sticky. Some of the tape stayed on. Oh well. I mean, it's a decent mirror. I just have to clean it all off. Alright, so here's the colors. And like I told y'all, when I use the palettes, I would swatch them. So, we're going into Shredded, Palm Reader, and Colada. Shredded. Yeah, not Shredder. Alright. Lovely Bunch, Cocoa Crush, Shell, yeah. Ooh. That is beautiful. Okay, here is Get Crackin', Da Cocoa, and Nutty. Get Crackin', Da Cocoa, Get Nutty. Look at that. That's like a sequin. If you think about the Tati palette, that reminds me of the sequin shades that she talked about. And this one, the Cocoa, it almost looks duochrome. Like it has specks of other colors. I don't know if y'all could see that. Huh. But this shade, Cocoa Crush, oh my God, that is so creamy. It's almost liquid. See how many times I go swipe for color. It gets lighter each time. Okay. First one we're going to go into is this one. I'm going to put them out on here. And it's called Lovely Bunch. It's like a really pretty light shade. Even though it looks dark in the pan, it's a light shade when I swatched it. So, we're going to use that as our transition. Isn't that weird how like this shade looks like it's darker than this one, but you can see them right next to each other. That's crazy. All right. I might do something a little different also. Let's see how let's use the sequin shade or the Get Crackin'. It's this one with the, let's use that in the crease to see what happens. Let's live on the edge here. Okay. So we're going to put it on our little brush. There is quite a bit of fallout. Eric, is he dressed? Yeah. Okay. Before I kept going, I wanted to make sure he was dressed, so I didn't get too far into the video, because I could edit it out if I didn't miss it. Okay. I do like that, but like on this side, the glittery stuff stayed in it. Okay, there, now I can see the glittery on this side. Okay, there we go. Palm Reader's really pretty. I want to go for Cocoa Crush. It's dead center. That one almost felt like liquid, so we're gonna see how it does on a brush. He wants milk. Go get mommy the milk. Oh, hold on, mommy's got it. Oh my gosh, these are so gorgeous on the eye. And you don't have to put, that's one swipe, watch. Well, two. Well, a little. But it's so gorgeous. Look at that color payoff with just taps into the palette. Hold on. Go ahead and get his milk. Let me get a close-up view. I don't know. I don't see any fallout. Oh, yeah, I do. There is fallout. From the glitter shade. I don't know if y'all can see it. See it? Yeah, now you can see it right there. There is fallout. So if you wet the brush, you'll probably get better with no fallout. But it's too late for me to try that part. Let's go ahead and do this. Blend it out. And I'm gonna grab the palette again. I want to build up that outer corner. We're gonna use Nutty, the last color in the palette there. I just pull it through a little bit. I build up the outer corner and then I just try to pull it through the crease a little, not much. And I always tap. So you don't have to worry about, I mean, it's easier to build it up than it is to fix it, which I've showed y'all before. Sometimes fixing it is so hard. All right, now we're gonna grab that first color, Lovely Bunch. on this brush here and just kind of blend it out a little bit. Then we're going to take Palm Reader, which is the white shade. I'm going to stick that on the inner corner. This is a nice everyday neutral look, depending on what you're doing. We're just gonna put a little bit there on the end of the, we'll fluff it out in a second. Just blend it a little bit. Let's grab this brush from the very first that we used for the transition and dip a little bit into the transition shade. Just sort of blend that out on the bottom. All right, and now big old splat of it went on my forehead. Okay, let's curl the lashes. Oh, did I get an eyeliner out? No, I didn't. Okay. Maybe I should. Let's go ahead with this one. This Urban Decay. It's like a copper color. It needs to be sharpened. I think I'm scratching my eye. But there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to use the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. All right, and I have the NYX Suede Liner in Copenhagen. And see, it adds just a tiny bit of color. I think he's getting naked as we speak. So that is everything. I will see y'all in the next video. Have a wonderful weekend and please be safe.